it's Joella Hanson and I'm back for another video. So I want to actually kind of like tell you guys why I've been missing in action. I haven't posted a video in like so long. Ever since I started my natural hair journey, I had videos set and ready to go. I recently got the iPhone 6 and it really kept turning off, and every time it was charging it would say it had a low battery, and I'm like, what is going on? So I finally went and got a new phone. I got the iPhone 8 Plus and I'm really enjoying it, and sorry I can't show you guys how my phone looks because I am video recording on my phone. So while I'm doing this hair tutorial for my natural hair, I'm sorry it's been so long and I haven't been able to post the videos before I actually dyed my hair, but I have a video that I posted before and I'll link it down in the description area, so you could go see how my hair was dyed, and I did like a auburn blonde. This is how it came out. You probably can't really tell because my hair is wet, but it looks like a reddish brown, but like a light brown. So it's different than, of course, my natural hair color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start this video, and I'm starting on freshly washed hair. Now I do want to say, once I just lost my train of thought. Once I dyed my hair, my curl pattern changed so much, and I wish I still had a few of the pictures, so I'll probably try to find one to where I can show you the difference in how my hair looked. Like, my curls looks different now, and they're they're really loose than what they used to be. So they used to be super tight and now they're looser, which I like though, so I'm not really complaining about it. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, my hair is already parted into two, one here and one here. So I am going to take, I only have 3 hair clips, so I'm gonna take this and part it into 2, going down the middle. And it doesn't have to be a perfect part, but it's going to be a part that I can easily work with. Now, the reason why I'm parting my hair into these sections is because my hair is more manageable when I have it into sections rather than doing one whole side and the other whole side. I can actually distribute the product better when my hair is into sections like this, smaller sections. So I'm just gonna go ahead and part this side as well. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a perfect part. My parts never come out perfect, but because I have kind of like permanent parts from parting my hair in different ways all these years, then they kind of just come natural. So I only had 3 clips, and the reason why I only have 3 because I'm leaving out, of course, this one section. Okay, so since this is the back of my hair, I'm gonna actually part this again because the back is usually a bigger section, and I'm gonna wrap this and just put that in there. So I have warm water in this spray bottle, and my styling products are going to be this Cream of Nature Mango and Shea Butter Ultra Moisturizing Leave-In Conditioner, and I got this from Walmart. It was about $4.99 maybe. And then this Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Moisturizing Curl Activator Cream. And I can't remember where I got this one from, but it's inexpensive. And I have a wide tooth comb. I have both sides. This is the thinner and this is the wide. I can't find my actual wide tooth comb that has all white teeth, but I'm going to be using this part of it. And I'll probably using just a little bit of Eco Style, the Argan oil gel. Okay. So I'm gonna wet my hair just a little bit more to make sure it's all so I can get these products distributed in. Okay, so what I am going to do is comb through my hair just to make sure it's detangled. I don't know if you can see this good enough. Now when I comb my hair, I start from bottom and work my way up to the top, because it's easier to go from the bottom and get those tangles first and then go to the top. See, and it just slides right through. Okay, and I'm gonna do a little length check too. This is where my hair is when it's straight, but of course I have shrinkage, so I just want to make sure this is wet good. So I'm gonna be taking my leave-in conditioner, and I put about this much, and I always add as I go just in case I need a little more. And I'm putting it over my hair. I'm gonna be distributing it with prayer hands. And it smells so good. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. Now I have used this product before, the leave-in conditioner, and it does keep my hair moisturized the way it's supposed to, so that's what I really like about it. So I am just making sure it's coated over my hair good. Now I'm going to be taking my moisturizing curl activator, and I put about this much because this one is a little thicker and I need it to do good on my hair. So I'm just taking this and I rake it through too, just to make sure it's evenly distributed all throughout my hair. Now you always want to make sure you don't forget your ends. So I'm going to take just a little bit more and coat my ends. So I'm coating the ends. And I do like how my curls come out now. They are kind of like what I expect them to be, what I have always wanted them to be. So I guess I have to dye my hair more often to get the curls I want. Okay, so I'm gonna take just a little bit of gel, just a little. It's hair, but this is how much I have. I'm gonna rub it in and just go over my hair just so it gets that hold. Okay, so this is how it came out. I do want to talk about how my phone, like, it was acting up, and I'm so sad because I did want to show you guys how my hair journey was turning out. I wanted to show you, you know, the progress of how my hair, oh, I forgot the other section. How my hair was, you know, like very tightly coiled, and the progress I was making. Oh, I feel so sad, but I'm not gonna dwell on that, and I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk because it's gone, it happened, and it's okay. I'll just start over and show you guys from my growth. Now, as you can see right here, I have a little growth from, this is my natural coloring, this is the brown, and I want to eventually put on a red, a cellophane. I don't want to do any more dye because that is kind of harsh on my hair because all of the silicones and everything. So I'm taking the leave-in conditioner and I put a little bit too much, but I'm just gonna put that in my hair and distribute it and make sure it's not any residue left over. And just smoothing that down with my prayer hands and then raking it through. And then I'm gonna take the curl activating cream again, and I put kind of like the same amount of the leave-in that I put in there to complement it, just so it's kind of even. And I make sure that's distributed well also, and rake that through. And I've noticed when I rake products through my hair, it kind of separates all my curls, so that's why I do prayer hands more often, to make sure I have the clumpy curl look that I like. So I'm taking a little bit more water because I started to see some leftover product, and the water kind of makes it distribute a little better. So I just put a little bit and I am smoothing it down onto my hair strands. So I'm taking a little bit of my Eco Style gel and I rubbed it into my hands, and I'm smoothing it over with the prayer hands over the product. And I have to manipulate a few parts because the curls aren't as defined as I would like them. Okay, so I finished the back part of my hair, and it's probably like a little residue left over from the product. I tried to smooth it down as much as I could, but of course because of the gel, it kind of makes the residue worse. So if I do find a little problem areas, then it's okay, like I'll just smooth it over. But I try not to touch my hair after I've set it with the gel and everything, just because that causes a little more frizz than I would like. So I went ahead and placed a clip right here so it could kind of like tame this part and keep it down from being so poofy. And I didn't do that with this part because I want to see like the difference, but I kind of like to have a little more volume on one side than the other, and I don't really know which side my part is going to be yet. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I do the top part of my hair. And I do split this side into two sections because it is a lot more hair up here. So I'm just taking this side, or this portion of the part, and gonna just clip that back so it's not too much of a hassle. Okay, so I'm gonna take my water and just spray just a little bit more. I'm not trying to get it like dripping wet, but I do want it to be wet a little more so the product can, you know, soak into my hair. Okay, and make sure I wet my ends again. Make sure that's all good. And I'm going in with my leave-in conditioner. I'm doing the same process as I did before with the back part of my hair. Now, I did put too much, but that's okay. I'm just going to smooth that over this area and the front part of my hair. I just want to make sure, you know, the roots of my hair is moisturized, and so when I go out into the world, it is not going to be, you know, like frizzy and super poofy and dry. That's not what I want. And I am noticing that these curls are a little more looser than the ones in the back. That's usually how it is and how my hair was before I dyed it, but they are a little more looser, and as you can tell, my roots are poofier than the rest of my hair. So I am going in with my curl activator. And what I do like about the curl activator is it sets my curls kind of the way I want it to. I just use the leave-in conditioner just to, you know, have some type of hold underneath. So it's kind of like, I'm not using the LOC or the LCO. Usually that's the liquid, cream, and oil, or the liquid, oil, and cream. I'm not doing that method because I want to see how my hair comes out without the oil. So I'm taking just a little bit more of the curl activator and I'm putting it on my ends. So I do like these curls and I'm loving it. Like, I'm like too happy for my own good right now. I'm loving it because I've always wanted loose curls and it took me to dye my hair to get loose curls. But I am loving this and I'm not regretting nothing. Like, I really love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I'm gonna take a little gel. Like I said before, I'm just taking a little gel and this is how much I have here. And I'm just going to rub it in and take that portion of the hair and just go over my ends so they stay. It's the whole point. I only do the ends because I don't want it at the top part of my hair, just so if it does get poofy, you know, it's fine. It just gives a little more volume. Now I'm not gonna mess with this any further. I just want to set this here. And I kept that piece, the clip in the back, just so my hair is laid down more. I'm gonna take a little more of this curl activator and put it on my edges. And I'll show you what I do with my edges when I'm done and what I do like with the gel and stuff. And I'm just gonna start on this other section. So right here, I'm taking my leave-in conditioner again and just following the same steps as I did before. And I'm putting it over that whole section so it's distributed well. And of course, I'm not forgetting my ends. And I'm just going to comb that through because I did put a lot. So I just want to make sure it gets on every strand and coat it. Now I'm taking the curl activating cream and going to put that over my hair the same way I did the rest of it. Now I'm gonna part my hair because I'm gonna work on my problem area, which is the one I was just holding. And this area I have to add just a little bit more curl activating cream because as you can see, my curls are like straight and well, it's wavy. That's not how I want it, so I have to manipulate it just a little bit more. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more product and rake it through just so when it dries it gets that curl look and not a straight like heat damaged look. So I'm going back to the other part and adding the rest of that curl activating cream. So I'm speeding through the rest of this part because I just want to show you the rest of my manipulation of my curls, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I am just finishing this section and raking it through, making sure it's distributed. I'm going to scrunch this whole section just a little. So the curls can start forming. I'm going to take a little bit of gel. I'm just going to smooth it over that part, just so it could hold my curls. And I actually might need to finger coil these, so I'm just going to finger coil my problem area and scrunch afterwards. So I'm actually just going to add a little bit more gel to this part. I've noticed the longer parts of my hair, like the middle, need a little bit more manipulation because they are longer and they're not trained. Of course, I am still transitioning. See them forming just a little bit more. Now I'm actually going to take this clip out from the back, and it left it a little bit more flat, so I'm just going to put this over. Now, of course, as my hair dries, it gets bigger. I'm gonna finish this part of my hair and I'll come back and show you the final results. Be right back. Okay, so I'm taking a toothbrush and I'm adding some of my Eco Style Argan oil gel, and I'm just gonna put that on my edges to smooth them down. So I'm adding a little bit more Eco Style gel to smooth down that curl that I just had and create a little swoop in my baby hairs. Now I did just mess up my curl, but I'm just fixing it and gonna push that behind my ear to hide that part. And fixing this. Okay, that is all set and done. Okay, so this is the finishing touches. I hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know down below if you have any suggested hair tutorials that you would like for me to do, any protective styles, any hairstyles that I have when I'm on a lazy day and don't feel like doing a wash and go. So yeah, just let me know. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I am done, and I just want to show you how my